What's up, everybody? Jay here with Jay's Backyard Cooking. And today we're going to get into a braided pork tenderloin in the pit barrel. Let's get into it. Let that go for 15 minutes, then we dump it in. So as I said, we're gonna go ahead and take out a pork tenderloin that I got, I believe, last week on sale. Or I don't know if it's on sale or not, but for $13.83, it is a 7-pounder, 7.02 pounds to be exact. What we're gonna do is take it out of the packaging, clean up some of the fat, and then we're gonna slice it into threes, leaving just the tip intact. Season it all. I'm gonna go extra simple and use a holy cow from Meat Church, and then some butcher's twine so that I can get the ends of it tied up together. We're gonna hang that in the pit barrel. I'm not even sure how long it's gonna take. I'm not even gonna start to guess. I'm thinking 2 to 3 hours. And then we have some fresh green beans that I'm gonna put in this basket accessory that came with the pit barrel. I'm just gonna hang them in there like that and let them roast. Should make for a pretty good dinner tonight. The first thing is we'll get it out of the packaging onto the disposable cutting board. And I'm not gonna be too crucial with the fat. I just wanna get some of it off. Some of this, the real thick part, is what I'm gonna slice off. Some of the silver skin as well I'm gonna take off. Be careful when you're slicing, it's kind of slippery. Just, again, I don't wanna take off too much of this. Just the thicker parts of it. I wanna leave some of it on there. I think it'll kind of help from getting too charred with that barrel. The way it cooks, almost with a open flame, you're pretty much hanging the meat over the flame. It's rounding off that corner, just not even sure why. It just made sense for me to do it. I don't know. Get some of this off this side. Some of this flabby stuff right here we'll take off. When I first started, I started to think, when I opened it up just now, I started to think this was gonna be too long, but cutting it down and then braiding it should shorten it up some. And I don't know what the whole thing is about the braiding. I've seen it here and there, people doing it, but the only thing that I can think of is that it's to get more of the flavor, more of the seasonings in between the meat than what you normally could if you're doing the whole thing at one time. So we'll start about right there. We'll leave probably, I don't know, about 1.5 inches, and then just slice down. A good sharp knife is gonna help you with this. Just slice all the way down. All the way through. Just like that. We need 3 of these. 2 slices right down the middle. Just like that. That's what we want right there. All right, as far as seasoning goes, like holy cow, it's basically, from what I understand, just salt and pepper with a little bit of paprika to give it that red flavor. Just gonna season generously on all sides. Tap it in, flip it over. Like I said, I think the biggest purpose of this is to be able to get seasoning in places that you normally wouldn't if you're just seasoning it in bulk, just in one big chunk. Should come out, I guess, a little more flavorful. I guess we'll see. My first time doing it, so why not do it on video? And then at the end, just stay tuned to my final thought that I've been adding to all my videos. And then flip that over, get the bottom side of it. Again, just season to your liking. Today I just decided to use the holy cow just because it's been sitting there. I haven't used it very much. I like the way it smells for sure. So once you have that like that, You just get it. And then we're gonna braid. Just one end over the other, all the way to the end. You can see it's already shortening up pretty good. I'm not worried about it fitting in the barrel anymore. Just like that, just like that, and then just like this. And then right here at the end is where I'm gonna put that butcher's twine to hold it all together. Y'all following along? Let's keep going. Like I said, the prep itself for this, pretty simple. Or honestly, make it as simple or as difficult as you want. With the butcher's twine, I'm just gonna grab these two ends over here, and there's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong way to apply butcher's twine. Just put it on, tighten it up. General knot is what I do, just to hold it in place. And then I'm gonna just cut off a little excess. I'm gonna wrap that around there, and then just tie another little piece over here, just because I cut off too much, and I guess almost for peace of mind. I guess this will also help too for the hooks. Once I run the hooks through, I'll make sure to grab some of this string at the same time. Have something else to hang on to. We'll cut off the excess, rinse off the hooks. I think I'm gonna go 3 hook on this one. Probably gonna have to go in, oh, it doesn't matter. Run it in like that. We'll get this other one through some meat, just like that. And then this one, like I said, I'll hook some of that string in there, just extra peace of mind, I guess. I've never had an issue with the meat falling in the pit barrel so far, but you never know. Just like this. This is what we're looking like at the end. All of these are gonna hang from that rod. As far as the green beans go, I'm gonna take out about half of these, wash them up, put them in a Ziploc bag, drizzle some olive oil in there, and then probably gonna use a Cajun style seasoning, and then I'm just gonna let them marinate until it's time to put them in. Been burning for 15 minutes. We toss it in close to the middle as possible. Put the rod in. Close it up. I got the 4-probe Inkbird. One of these days, Inkbird needs to send me some free stuff because I live by these things, especially this one. I already have the temperature probe for the drum in there, and I have the other one in. Now I'm just gonna bring out the pork tenderloin, hang it, stick the probe in there on the thicker part of it, and then let it roll. Get this off. I'm gonna hang it on this side. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Get the temperature probe, run it all the way through to about the thicker side, probably about right there. This is what we're looking like. 3 hooks, temperature gauge right here, just away from that hook in the thicker part of the loin. Barrel temp probe right there, and close it up. Honestly, every time I've run it, it runs around 250, 260. I think the high side 280. So shouldn't have any issues with it. But I mean, I like to have it there just to have it. It sounded like it was gonna rain a little while ago, so I kind of moved under the sail shade that I have here. Yesterday it rained on me while I was under here and I didn't feel very much rain. So hopefully that'll help keep the drum hot. So I'm, just gonna let it ride out. We'll see how long it takes. All right, here we are. The barrel's holding steady at around 282. It's been running about 270, somewhere around there. Internal temp of the pork loin is looking at 153 based off of my Inkbird. Internal temp should be around 145, a little bit higher. I'm gonna go ahead and hang these. I'm not sure exactly how long it's gonna take or what I'm looking for actually in these. This is completely experimental, and hopefully I don't lose too many of them. I kind of tried to arrange them in there to where they wouldn't fall out. As long as I don't move them around too much, we should be okay. That's what we're looking like so far as the tenderloin. Looks really good, got really great color. Smoke is pretty clean, more of a blue color. And then I just dropped the basket in there. Hopefully they don't fall through. Again, I'm not sure what I'm looking for as far as that goes, but I did lose one right there a little while ago as I was putting it in. So we'll get this covered back up. We'll let it roll for about 15 minutes. All right, the Inkbird is showing 253 internal on the drum, 160 on the pork tenderloin. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it. We're gonna let it rest for about an hour before I even decided to cut it into it. I haven't even checked on the green beans yet, so now would be a perfect time to check in on them. We have a couple that fell through, should be okay. We'll pull the temperature probe out. Don't need that anymore. And then for now, I'm just gonna pull out the whole rebar just to get this dropped in there. And then we'll put the rebar back in. I think I'm gonna leave the green beans in for about another 10 minutes or so. Go ahead and get these pulled out, set to the side. We'll get this indoors and then we'll wrap it. Okay, the green beans have been on for about 30 minutes already. I'm ready to pull these out. They're about just as done as they're gonna get. Got a pretty roasted color down on the one towards the bottom. Putting them on foil paper here. Let's get them inside. It's had a proper rest. Let's get it, let's cut into it. See what she looks like and tastes like. Let's get the string cut off. Let's cut into it. Oh yeah, really nice color. You look at that. Pull apart. Excellent flavor. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna get this cut up. We'll serve up some plates. We'll be right back. Well, there you have it, folks. Braided pork tenderloin hung in the pit barrel. But this turned out to be pretty good. Holy Gospel was right on point. We'll see you next time. You know, folks, life has a funny way of teaching us lessons. Sometimes through laughter, sometimes through pain, and sometimes through a pork tenderloin smoked to perfection. Today, one man stood tall over a hot pit barrel cooker, battling fire, heat, and the unforgiving laws of physics, all for the love of flavor and the joy of feeding others. He braided that pork like an artist, roasted green beans with the heart of a warrior, and yes, paid the price with a blistered arm that'll sting longer than any bad breakup. But here's the thing, he did it not for applause, not for glory, but to bring something good to the people he works with every day. And when they smiled, when they took that first bite and came back for seconds, that's when he knew it was all worth it. So whether you're cooking meat, chasing dreams, or just trying to make it through a long, hot day, remember, sometimes the burns reminds us we're alive. The smoke reminds us we're passionate. And the smiles remind us why we do it all. So until next time, keep the grills hot and the seasoning simple.